Hi friends, welcome back to my vlog. I'm Carolyn with Carp Creative Designs. Welcome back. If you're new here and you like the content that I share, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And every time I upload a video, which I need to do more, you will get notified. And if you like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. So by the title of this video, Sublimation. Well, sublimation kind of scared me a few months back, but I decided to dive into this because a lot of my crafting friends, they do a ton of sublimation and it just comes out absolutely beautiful. So I decided to dive into this. I know nothing except what I've learned from my friends, my co-business owners, my crafty friends, and of course, YouTube. I've learned so much. So I decided that I was going to purchase another Epson EcoTank printer. I have one for my everyday printing and I absolutely love it. So I decided after watching tons of videos, I was going to give it a try. And I've decided if I really do like this sublimation and I get into it, I may go ahead and buy an actual sublimation printer. I have got my eye on that Sawgrass. So anyway, so I'm not, again, not 100% on this. I did actually do a video where I unboxed my Epson. I did get the Epson EcoTank 2803. It is the 2800 basically. It depends. I found out when you purchase these EcoTanks, wherever you purchase them from is where that extra number on the end comes from. Like the 2800 is, I think Amazon, the 2803 is Walmart, whatever. But interesting, little fact, maybe you didn't need to know that, but it's still a fact. So I did go ahead and I tried to film this. I had run out of memory on my phone because I still just do this on my phone. And so I had no idea. So I went through the whole video and I know I've done this before and I should really pay attention to the little timer at the top, but I did not. And I went through this whole unboxing, filling the tank, the whole 9 yards, and it never recorded. So you don't get to see that, unfortunately. But I will kind of go over with you what I have done so far. I'm not going to do any sublimation in this video. I'm just going to kind of show you what I've done, what I've purchased, and please, 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 anybody that is into sublimation, any of my friends that are watching, please leave in the comments below any suggestions you have to help me to better my sublimation designs. I purchased my designs off of Etsy so far. I think I purchased one off of another website, I can't remember. And I am using Canva to upload and print and design in there. So with that being said, I know other people use different softwares, but I do like Canva and I do pay for the Canva Pro. So it does give me a little extra stuff. And I do a lot in there with my Cricuts, and I make my business cards in there and all kinds of stuff. So I love Canva, not sponsored, just saying, I love Canva. So to let you guys see what I did, this is the baby that I purchased. I'm sure you can see that. It's the Epson 2803. And I did convert this. Like I said, everything's already filled up in there. Tank, everything ready to go. And I have actually done some designs on there. So the first thing that I noticed when I opened up the tank to start filling these was when I had my other EcoTank, the tops of the ink look like this. They have this little extra thing on the end, whatever you would call that. I don't know. So when I opened, I bought the Hippo sublimation ink was one that was recommended to me by many people. But when I opened up the Hippo, I noticed the tops look like this. It doesn't have that little extra thingamabob on there, but if you notice, they both have round centers. So I thought, will this actually work or will it not? So I don't know which one goes on which. There we go. So I decided to just give it a whirl. And that's what I did. So when you open up the Eco Tank, you guys probably can't see this because, let's see, I don't want to like make anybody dizzy. Woo, 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 woo. And you open these up. It is just a round, and it does have these two extra things. But you see the center, I was able to stick the Hippo one right in there, and I did not have any problems. So that worked out really, really well. So I did get it all put together, all done. And then I printed my first, I did buy, this is the paper I bought. I bought the A-Sub paper. This was also recommended to me by several people. So I put piece of paper in there, the A-Sub paper, and I went to one of my designs and I printed it out. Well, the first thing I noticed when I went into the printer dialog box that it showed on YouTube, mine looked completely different. And I was like, oh, I can't choose the things that they're choosing. So I printed it out. Didn't really come out that great. So I was like, all right, something's wrong because I was actually following somebody who has an Eco Tank 2803. And I'm like, well, how come my dialog box and my printing preferences doesn't, they don't look the same. So I went to the expert and I asked my husband, why do I not have the same stuff these people do? He took a look at it within 30 seconds, said, did you download the Epson software? What? No. I am technically challenged, I guess. And he said, it says right underneath your printer, driver's not installed. Okay, what does that mean exactly? I don't know. So he did whatever he did and went through the whole process, actually registered my little Eco Tank as well. And then I said, my other Eco Tank, I don't think I ever did that with that one either. So he went ahead and did that one too. So now everything's up and running. It's all proper. It's all good. And yeah, so I was super happy about that because I was kind of freaking out. So then I went back into my design, and mind you, I didn't pick easy stuff. Okay, I just went with stuff. My granddaughter wanted me to make her a shirt right off the bat with a corgi, that dog corgi. So I found one, and that was what I printed out. So the second time now, with everything, I was able to choose the proper settings. Everything was good. I printed it out, came out fantastic. And again, I printed out something difficult. I didn't think it was going to be so great. What? Yes, this was me sublimating this t-shirt for my granddaughter. This came out awesome. I absolutely love it. And then I decided, I'm going to try it again because, I'm still new at this. And I thought maybe beginner's luck, right? No, I printed out this one. Oh my gosh. Is this not so cute? And the colors are unbelievable. Okay. I don't know if they can get any brighter than this. Again, if you guys see something I don't, please, please, please put it in the comments below because I want to get better at this. I really do. So now I've got everything I need. I also bought, I didn't think I was going to need this, but I bought this big, ginormous, yeah, it's pretty ginormous, thing of butcher paper. Because, again, everyone that I follow and talk to, this is what they have. But this thing weighs like 50 pounds. And look at how much butcher paper is on here. Yeah, so I was thinking after I bought it, do I really need that? Well, when I do this, I put a butcher paper on my platen, on my heat press. I put one inside the middle of the shirt. I don't know why. Some people said they get bleeding or whatever. Some people don't, but I'm just not going to, yeah. So I put it in, and then I put a piece or two. I actually found putting 2 pieces over the top is better because I did have some bleeding that came out onto my top paper that I put on over all of my designs. So I did that. So yeah, I am definitely going to need that humongous roll of butcher paper. So yeah, so so I got that. I did also purchase I purchased a tape dispenser with some heat tape. This one, I don't know if this is even on correctly. Again, in the comments, go ahead and put it down if I'm doing something wrong. And then I also got a heat glove with the heat dispenser tape. So I'm pretty good, right? Pretty set. So I have been playing with this sublimation stuff quite a bit. I mean, like, I love it. I'm like obsessed with it. So I've been doing a lot. So now I wanted to show you guys. So I did another design, and it's just a dinosaur. I think, yeah, dinosaur on a truck or whatever for my grandson Braxton. And this is how he came out. Pretty cool, right? But now here is the thing. I kept the paper, the A-sub paper, after I transferred, and I still see a lot of ink on here. You know, do you guys? Like, is this normal? I mean, could I have gotten this thing even more vibrant? I mean, I mean, just by the looks of this, I'm thinking I probably could. I heated this at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Recommended amounts, so I don't know. So then, once I got all those done, I decided to try something different. So I bought some coasters, and I've decided to try to make some coasters, right? Following the instructions on the container, or whatever, the box, said to set the temperature to 356 for 120 seconds. So this is what I got. It's probably a little. And then I also did this one. You guys might not be able to see these too well, but they came out really nice. I mean, I really, really like them. But then I was like, I should have kept the paper, the backing paper, because again, I wanted to see how much ink actually came out. So again, I did this one at 356 degrees for 120 seconds. I see you guys are going to get a glare, but I'm really sorry about that. Okay, came out pretty good. But again, I feel like there's still a lot of ink on here, right? So then I started to look up a little bit more on YouTube and see if I could find, maybe somebody does these and uses the same stuff I have, and that's what I looked into and checked and all that fun stuff. And I did find somebody who said, raise the temperature. I keep the heat press at medium. It's pretty tight, not super tight, but it's pretty tight. And because I did do a coaster to start with that wasn't tight enough, and it did not print out all the way, which is fine. But anyway, so I decided to up the temperature because it does say on the box you can not to exceed 400 degrees. So I was watching some other people, and they put theirs around 365 to 375 for 120 seconds. So I decided to try that. Now, I have found also with my heat press, if I move these things like these to the front, closer to the front of my plant on my heat press, I get a better, snugger fit, and it comes out much better. Because I did try the one that didn't print out as well, maybe it was in the center of my heat press, and it just didn't, I don't know. Again, comments, let me know if I'm doing that right or not. So then I decided to try I did 365 for 120 seconds, and this is what I printed out. So cute. I absolutely love this. I mean, the colors on these, even if I'm doing this wrong, I'm okay with that because the colors are just, I mean, I know the camera probably doesn't do these justice, and then I did put these corks on the back. Yeah, the cameras just, I feel like they just don't show you exactly how these look. These are really nice. I mean, I love them. But then here is my paper. Now, I don't know if you guys could tell, but there is less ink left on this piece of paper than there was on the other ones. So does that mean I need to maybe up that temperature even more? Like now maybe put it to 375, 380. See, you know, I don't know. I don't want to go too far because, you know, these coasters are not cheap. I mean, they're cheap, but they're not cheap. I don't want to ruin any. So far I have not. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. I did ruin one. It was one of these. I did not. This is really cute. It says, sit down, buckle up, and don't wet your plants. Super cute, right? But I did, when I printed out the design, because these are 3.5 by 3.5. And when I put that into the Canva, it didn't print out really 3.5 by 3.5. I had a white circle all the way around the outside, and that just annoyed me. I mean, is it not usable? No, I mean, I could give it, you know, to a friend or whatever, you know. I mean, it's not horribly bad. I just wanted the design to go out to the end because it does fade out as it goes, you know, out. So yeah, so I thought, well, you know, see what happens. So that one I did put away. But again, this one I like the best. I feel like I got the best color out of this one. And this is the one that I did for 365 at 120 seconds. And these are just the coasters from Michaels. They're by Maker. Actually, one of these t-shirts that I did on. Yeah. Oh no, Make Market. And they're shirts. These are their shirts. They're 100% polyester. I don't like these shirts. I don't like polyester to begin with. And I certainly don't like polyester shirts. And not because they bother my skin or whatever. They're so see-through. They're so like transparent. Yeah. So that I don't like. The kids, you can obviously, boys throw a undershirt, t-shirt thing underneath. Girls throw a little cami underneath. As adults, we could do the same thing. But I just feel like they are super, super transparent. So, and again, I don't do a whole lot of adult things. I do, well, I have 6, my husband and I together have 6 adult children. It sounds weird to say because 3 months ago, I had 5 adult children and 1 teenager. And my last one turned 18. So now I have 6 adult children. It's so weird to say that. It's bittersweet. You know, I love that they grow up. You know, most of them have become parents themselves. So we do have 9 grandchildren, which is why I do mostly kid stuff, because I do so much stuff for the kids, for the babies and stuff, because I love it. It's fun. I love giving the kids gifts. They'll ask me, you know, can you make this shirt for me? Can you make this bandana for me? Can, you know, so it is kind of fun. No, it's not kind of, it is fun. So with all those, you know, big family. So getting in and doing all this stuff, you know, even if I can't sell this stuff, this has all paid for itself just by the appreciation from the adult children to the smiles and giggles from the little babies. So it's paid for itself. I mean, it's great. I love it. And I will probably continue to do this until, you know, I'm 100, because I love, love, love. I'm hoping someday when I have great grandchildren, we'll be able to make them stuff too. So, but yeah, so that is my experience so far with sublimation. I so want to do sublimation mugs and tumblers. I had watched a friend of mine, Liz from Coffee Powered Home, do a comparison on a couple, the Cricut and a Vever or something. Can't remember the name brand of the machine. It's just a mug press. I found out some interesting things that I did not know about the Cricut mug press. My husband almost bought this for me. And I said to him, you know, I don't know. I don't know that I will do this. You know, I'm not sure I want to. This was before I got into sublimation and found out how much fun this is. And I said no. And I'm really kind of glad he didn't buy it, because I found out in a couple of videos, not just the one I just recently watched with a friend of mine, but several people have done comparisons and have said that the Cricut mug press only allows you to use Cricut mugs. This is a no-brainer. I mean, you don't, Cricut stuff's expensive. And don't get me wrong, I like Cricut. I have two Cricut cutting machines. I have a Maker and I also have an Explorer Air 2. I absolutely love both of those machines. I did have a Silhouette many years ago. I never really liked it. I know they've probably changed their product just like Cricut, because I know my daughter-in-law has an older Cricut and she says it works so differently than the new ones. But I love my Cricuts and I don't think I would ever stop using them. Each one does its own thing. I love that the Maker can cut through wood and acrylic, better. They say that the Explorer Air 2 can, but it does not. So I've tried it and I don't want to ruin my blades. I don't want to ruin my machine because I love that machine. And that machine actually, for me, the Explorer Air 2 cuts through the glitter vinyl way better for some reason than the Maker. I don't know why that is. So the Maker, I have to run it through a couple of times. My Explorer Air 2 cuts it right away. It's perfect. So, and I've never had any issues with either of these machines. They're very easy to use. I do use Cricut Design Space. I do not pay for Cricut Design Space. I just use the free version. I did pay for it for a while, but I found that I really wasn't using a lot of the tools that basically come with it. So I decided not to keep the subscription. I get a lot of my fonts from like DeFont, or I purchase them from Stitchtopia or wherever, I buy a lot of my, actually I did, not sponsored again, Mr. Crafty Pants. I'm sure some of you in the crafting world, if not most of you, watch him. And he does have a website for designs, sublimation designs, Cricut design, PNG, SVG, embroidery, Glowforge, you name it, he's got them in there. And the subscription, I believe, is like $9.99 a month, but you get unlimited access to all of his files. And I love his files. If you are trying to find something and you can't find it on crafty.net, then there's a problem, because he's got everything. And if he doesn't, email him and say, hey, can your people make this kind of design, but he's real good. He's got a lot of one-of-a-kind things that you won't see in other places. So, again, not sponsored. I just love Mr. Crafty Pants. He is my favorite. I watch all of his videos. Yeah, Michael's the best. So go ahead and check out that crafty.net website. And yeah, you get, he does offer like a ton of free ones every month or every whatever. I don't even know, because I pay for it, so I get them all. But for $9.99 a month, and you get, thousands of these things, and they're great, and they stitch out, print out, you name it, fantastic. I don't have a bad thing to say about them. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. I don't know if I can link that below in my description, because it's not mine. I don't know how that works, so I don't want to get myself into trouble, because I don't post a whole lot. Trying to get better at that too, but getting busy, always busy. Again, 6 children, 9 grandchildren. It's yeah, they keep us busy. Everybody keeps us busy. So yeah, so that is my sublimation video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you got some tips and tricks, please, 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 yeah, let me know. I do have something coming in the works. Now I'm a sublimation junkie. I think this is so fun. So I do have something coming in the works. And no, it's not the Sawgrass printer yet. I did just purchase the Epson EcoTank. I think I only paid, I want to say like $150 for this one. It was on sale at Walmart. And I'm not sure, but I think around there. And I want to get, some use out of it, and then save some money to be able to buy the Sawgrass, because I've seen a lot of reviews. A lot of good stuff. But like I said, I have a secret. I have something coming, so I'll be doing another video very soon, and hopefully you guys will like it. You're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but it's fun. It's all fun. Well, that's all I have for today. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. If you liked the video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're watching me, go ahead and check out my other videos and subscribe if you like the context. If you don't, that's okay too. Everybody has their own thing. But if you stop by to see the sublimation, you're a crafty person and you probably might like my other videos. I don't know. But anyway, thanks again for stopping by, friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.